What the hell is this? You guys don't really want the first shot of Run It Up to have Matt in it. I know you see the car. You think I want to flex this in front of his spot? Ooh, we have to fix this. Like, I smoked him in the 1v1. This is not how we're going about it at all. Now this is what I'm talking about, much better. Hey, make sure you guys get some dope shots of the car and wash it while you're at it. Then we can run it up. What's going on, everybody? It is the one and only content curator, and I'm bringing you my brand new show, Run It Up, brought to you by DollarShaveClub. Now, in this show, guys, we're gonna be talking about everything and anything Call of Duty, from professional Call of Duty with the league, the hottest tweets on the timeline, drama behind the scenes, Warzone, the list goes on. Really, I run the show, so it basically comes down to whatever I want to talk about. But guys, before we dive too deep into the show, I want to talk about the Season 2 COD update. Now, there were two things that stood out to me, and the first was the reactive camos. Now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I'm not a big fan of the camos that they currently have in the game. They're just too basic for me. You know, you guys know what I do, okay? I always stay fly, I have the sauce, I have to. I'm the content curator. So not only do we need reactive camos, in my opinion, we need something crazy. There was a leak a couple months ago where there was like a rocket ship animation, a CD cassette animation while you're reloading. We need more interactive skins like that. And something even crazier than the reactive camos is the teaser we got for a potential new Warzone map. Everyone kind of thought we were gonna get a new Warzone map when Cold War dropped. You know, they had the huge in-game event where I thought nukes were gonna come down, blow the whole city up, and then who knows, it was just gonna be a whole different world. But instead, everyone ran to the stadium and you just kind of realized that the stadium was open and then there was a trailer in the game. So it was kind of a little bit of a letdown. But with this, it's different because it's this huge black tidal wave and a boat coming in, a huge ship. I don't know exactly how they're gonna go about it. You know, is this ship coming to save people? Is the ocean just gonna completely swamp Verdansk? I just hope it's something new, it's something refreshing, a new map. And I mean, the title in the update is The End Begins February 25th. So it has to be something crazy. They can't just close Superstore. You know, it has to be something that no one's expecting. So I'm excited to see. I can't wait for the 25th. But enough of all that. Now that I got that off my chest, guys, it's time to run it up. So as you all may know, last year wasn't the greatest year for the kid. But not only me, for basically the whole COD League, because COVID hit and we had to switch to online. We had teams in LA, teams in Texas, teams in Florida, teams in Atlanta, all over the place. And we ran into a lot of issues. There were a lot of internet problems, finding the best servers to compete on to, you know, make it fair. And I don't know why I'm saying all this, because I was basically on the bench at the time. It was rough. But then they found out that, you know what, we can improvise. We can make this work. And that's why this year, almost every team decided to move to Texas to play, to be in the same area. So while they're playing, even though it's going to be online, they're gonna have the closest server. It'll be the most competitive matches. Basically, you could say everything was looking good going into the first weekend of the CDL. But in reality, this choked. As all of you probably know, Texas was just recently hit with a crazy weather storm. They saw snow, which, to be honest, I didn't even know that was a thing in Texas. I lived in Austin, Texas for a year when I was part of FaZe back in the day. And it was like 95 and sunny out. I mean, Texas isn't built for that type of weather. And because of that, it's been tough. Not only have the CDL teams lost power, but majority of the people in Texas, they lost power. It's 30-degree weather outside. I don't even know, actually. I just made that up. It might be even lower than 30-degree weather. People can't get their groceries. I've seen leaks in apartments. It's just all around horrible. But I think there is like a silver lining here, and it's the fact that the COD community is doing what it does best, and that's help one another out in a time of need. We always have, and it's no different here. In fact, a couple different players have opened up their apartments to people who need shelter. Zuma is one of them.
Oh! Aim hard.
Oh! The LA Thieves house also opened up their house for some of the other players.
Shout out Nate Shot, shout out LA Thieves for saving the Rocky boys.
And even Activision got in on it. They postponed the matches, didn't penalize any teams, just to look out for the safety of the league. And they did one better. They made a CDL Superweek, which has matches from Monday through Sunday. It is a packed schedule. Even given the circumstances, I know it's not a positive, but I did think that this was the right way to go about it by Activision. And I'm excited because as a COD fan, getting to watch matches every single day of the week, it's gonna be good. So I hope everyone is staying as safe as they can out there in Texas. I hope things turn around fast because in a time like this, everyone needs any help they can get, and it makes my heart warm. So since we are getting a super week from the CDL, I thought, because I don't miss, I'm gonna give you guys my predictions to all 20 matches. Now, I'm gonna have to run through this quick because it is 20 matches. So Joe, hand me my iPad, please. Thank you, Joe. Starting on Monday, February 22nd, I have the Mutineers and the Atlanta FaZe winning. Tuesday, February 23rd, I have the Mutineers, the Subliners, and the Minnesota Rocker winning. Wednesday, February 24th, I have Dallas Empire, LA Thieves, and Toronto Ultra winning. Thursday, February 25th, I have the Rocker, Optic, and Atlanta FaZe winning. Friday, February 26th, I have the LA Thieves, Toronto Ultra, and Dallas Empire winning. Saturday, the 27th, I have the Atlanta FaZe, Minnesota Rocker, and Toronto Ultra winning. Sunday, February 28th, I have the Subliners, Optic Chicago, and LA Thieves winning. Nate, when I inevitably go 20 out of 20, just know I am taking your office. As you may know, the Call of Duty League started this weekend. I mean, damn, it's been how many months since the last major COD event? The community as a whole was starving for some competitive COD, and as they should be. There were so many things to be excited for. We have LA Thieves being in the league, Optic is back under Hex, and most importantly, the kid was on the CDL desk. So this was a big moment for them, and things were going well. But then up.
It's Enable on the desk joining us once again. Ian, my dude here, how did you find the LAG matchup? Were you a bit shocked at it going all the way to that game 5 there?
Honestly, I wasn't really shocked. I mean, a win is a win at the end of the day, Lottie, but I just don't feel confident in Gorillas. I think if I was a Gorillas fan, they should have won a lot easier. I've seen enough. I know I've been killing the game lately, and people might be jealous, but to give me the robot voice live on air in my debut, I couldn't believe it. Honestly, I think Crim has something to do with it. Starting off, we have the Dallas Empire, the reigning champions, showing off some of their bling, the rings that they won at Call of Duty Champs. I don't got one, okay, I'll be honest. I should have two, but if I did, I'd be doing the same, so I love it. But then they got a little bit of a reality check, and they lost 3-2 to the Minnesota Rocker in a series that they should have won. They had it in the bag, they just couldn't close. Next up, we have the Seattle Surge. The worst team in the league, a lot of people say, and people were begging to get Sam some help. And they finally did.
It's a straight gunfight in the middle of the map. They're going to get it done in the park here. Stun goes through. Does manage to connect with the flash. Here we go. Looney. Big. Oh, no!
Ouch. But don't lose hope, because the Seattle Surge bounced back later in the weekend by 3-2ing the Royal Ravens. All Gunless had to do was to change his refresh rate to 240 hertz. That's it. Now I want to talk about the most entertaining series of the weekend. That's Optic vs. FaZe. Two of the most established organizations in Call of Duty history. I should know, because I played for both of them. They're both unbelievable at Cold War, and the series was neck and neck the whole time until FaZe dominated in the map 5-6-1. I think Optic proved that they're very talented, especially when it comes to respawns. But if they want to be able to compete with FaZe and other top tier teams the rest of the year, they need to improve their S&D because it just looked downright pathetic going up against FaZe. Now I've been saving the best for last. I've been getting cooked in my YouTube comments for weeks now about my predictions on the show match. The show match. And now people are switching lanes because LA Thieves ended the weekend number 1, 2-0 on the weekend. It's fantastic. TJ Haley played lights out, phenomenal, and I'm happy for him. I know I'm bragging right now because the LA Thieves are currently sitting at first, but there's a long season ahead, guys, and the standings could change drastically. So we just have to remember the most important thing here, and that's the fact that competitive COD is back. So everyone knows Call of Duty Twitter is unmatched. And if we're being honest, I don't even know how the app is free. But with all the tweets that pop off each week, it's easy to miss the essential COD information that you're looking for. So that's where I come in. I took it upon myself to find the hottest tweets on the timeline for y'all in a segment I like to call Elite Tweets. Joe, hand me my phone, please. Thank you. Optic Karma's back.
Karma, welcome to Optic. And just like that, like he's back. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, I love that for Damon. Especially after the rough season that me and him had last year. He's finally back home where he belongs, making entertaining content for all the fans. I couldn't be happier. Talking about people that I teamed with in the past, the next tweet is Zuma. And you guys all know the Italian stallion. He had some choice words for Crim6. My phone locked. And Tommy said, Crim6's fingers got too fat, so he threw his ghost ring on his pinky. I love Tommy, and he always has the jokes, but I don't know if that was the right one to go about, because Crim's got like, what, 4 or 5 rings at this point? And Tommy doesn't have any. So you probably should have just kept that one in the drafts, brother. I can't believe this motherfucker Mud Dog thinks he's Stone Cold Steve Austin. We flew all the way to Texas to do the team house shoot, and this is all he gave me. I did all the work, I was going hard reading the scripts, and he gave me a gift that goes on Twitter. And talking about people who need to be fired, whoever runs Dallas Empire's Twitter has got to go. I mean, you gotta be really stupid to put out this tweet and then not win the series. And I like the extra little touch that Lamar did after they won. He just sprinkled it on top for him.
Come on, Ian knows you can't talk to me without getting hit.
And if you want to talk about sprinkles, Gunless got a response from Pokemon. League's f***ed. If you guys missed the Optic FaZe match, FaZe beat the absolute out of Optic in the SND 6-1.
You're so good that I hate you. You're a bleep who can't grow a beard.
Whew. I remember doing that back in my day too, so. Thanks so much everyone for tuning in to the first ever episode of Run It Up, brought to you by DollarShaveClub. And I have something special. If you guys want the opportunity to be featured in future shows, I need you to comment below this tweet somewhere over here. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys, and I will see you next time. And if you guys don't know what League Play is, it's baby. It's baby. Yeet. Get this on camera. Andrew, she talking about competitive COD is back, baby.